Alright, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done a commentary. Excuse me. So I just wanted to give a bit of an update to a lot of people. Like, there's been quite a few people lately who have been commenting about like why there hasn't been an update on the game for so long. So basically, yeah, righto. On Twitter, a little while ago, they replied to someone saying that the next update would be January. Yeah, that still happens. 160 Ks. Yeah, right. Yeah, so January would be the next update. So we've still got what, another, like, it'll be in and around when the Australian Open is on. So sort of, oh my god, around the middle of January, I would imagine. Probably the day before or the day of the tournament starting. Good lord. And we don't really know what it's going to entail. Like, I would really hope that there's some serious gameplay changes. I'm not expecting that though. I'm expecting it to be more so maybe some new outfits for the current players. And why did he hit that back at me? And maybe some new players, maybe a couple of extra courts for Melbourne, because obviously that's what they're licensed for. And apart from that, I like in all honesty, I wouldn't really care if there was no DLC, so to speak. I would rather just have gameplay dramatically improved, because there's just so much wrong with it. A lot of people keep saying the sliders absolutely change the game. They really make the game good, but in all honesty, they don't. Like, the game is very arcade. It is not a simulation. As much as I would like it to be a simulation, it really isn't. Like, excuse me. Most people I've spoken with who like either play tennis or just love watching tennis say that it is nothing like the real sport, and in the same breath, other people think it is. Think it's the most realistic thing that there is. Really, the most realistic thing that we got is Full Ace Tennis Simulator and Tennis Elbow on PC. Unfortunately, both of those games aren't on consoles yet, but they will come eventually. It's just, you know, a lot of people probably won't go for them purely because of the, you know, what the graphics are like. They probably won't like the fact that you know, the graphics don't look that great and this, that and the other. But yeah, people have got to remember, these two developers, indie developers, are making these games without a budget. Excuse me. And the gameplay in both games is by far above this and Tennis World Tour. Like, this game and Tennis World Tour are absolutely they're just not good enough for 2018. Really not good enough. And unfortunately, you know, both are cash grabs, really, because I mean, apart from the physical copy, the digital version of this game is still very, very high, and it's putting a lot of people off from actually buying it, particularly on PC. I think it's like $50 US on Steam. So yeah, that's a pretty high pretty high price point for Steam. But yeah, like, they've recently announced another cricket game, like an arcade cricket game called Big Bash Boom. Depending how closely people follow them. Oh wow, I won a point. Depending how closely people follow them, that'll determine whether or not they're aware of that or not. So obviously they've been working on that for however long. I don't know how long their development process is with that game, but excuse me, that one we haven't seen any gameplay for either. We've just seen it sort of more of a promotional video when it got announced. So that's meant to be coming out at the end of next month. So we'll probably see gameplay for that either a couple of days away from that release date, or like maybe at best a week before, much like AO Tennis did. But okay, yeah. So obviously that's taken their resources away from doing anything with AO Tennis or AO International Tennis for the last couple of months, probably. They say they've got multiple teams working on all their various games, but like from what I understand, the company only has about 50 employees, so I don't really know how true that is, but you know, it's a bit of a mystery what we're going to get in January, because we probably won't see anything until maybe like the start of January or something like that. Like it's going to be, yeah, I don't know. But even on Twitter, I see a lot of people still asking when the next update for the game is. So obviously some people didn't see their excuse me, their post, their reply saying that January would be the next date. But like, just to see their posts now, both Big Ant and Ross's posts, I have to use one of my like my original personal account that I've had from like years and years and years ago that I barely use anymore, because yeah, both the Big Ant and Ross's account blocked me on Twitter, much like they did on YouTube. So you know, nice professionalism there. Like, yeah, people could argue that I just keep criticising the way they do things, but if particularly the CEO, if he behaved in a better manner, I wouldn't be such a prick. Like, there's a few people that think I've just got it out for Big Ant, and I just can't. I'm not giving an honest opinion on the game and things like that. I am giving 100% honest opinion of the game. I have said both this game and Tennis World Tour are shit. I just prefer the gameplay in Tennis World Tour to this, because it's at least, you can at least enjoy it longer than what you can this. And yeah, like I don't know why some people feel that I'm not giving an honest opinion just because I hate Big Ant and this, that and the other. Like, in all honesty, I will probably get that Big Bash Boom game just to see if they can actually do an arcade game right, at least. But yeah, like, unless this game gets dramatic like gameplay improvements, I just can't really give it raps for anything. It's done some things good here and there, like, but then it's completely reversed them with patches that have just ended up ruining things. So okay, wouldn't even allow me to go back and get that. But like, the only thing I really give Big Ant is their creation system. But to be fair, they've had that same creation system, the Academy, in all of their games. So, you know, the Rugby League Live series, the Don Bradman / Ashes cricket series. So, you know, it's been a copy and paste style thing, which, you know, that's one reason why I got blocked by Ross and the Big Ant account, because, you know, I kept telling people that it's true, they do a lot of copy and paste stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to do a video to, you know, clarify when the next update will likely be. There might be some minimal ones here and there apparently, but I would expect January is probably the next time for an update, but we will see.